In a small town, there was a man with a slight build, smaller than most of the other guys. Because of it, he was the butt of every joke. "Hey, you even old enough to be in here?" They'd holler at him as he sat at the local bar. He'd try to ignore them, but a quiet doubt always gnawed at him. A fire captain rushed over to him. "Did you see anything? Anything out of the ordinary before it came down?" The man just shook his head, speechless. The entire bar he'd just been in had caved in. Why'd God make me this way, he'd think, just to be the town fool? But as soon as he'd step out the door, a smile would spread across his face, knowing he was heading home to his wife, who loved him. The main entrances are completely blocked. The gaps in the rubble, they're too tight for any of my guys to get through. He looked back at the man, his eyes sizing him up. "But maybe. Not for you. We need someone your size right now." From deep inside the collapsed building, they could hear the faint, muffled screams of the trapped men. One night, just as he left, a deafening crash shook the street behind him. Within minutes, the air filled with sirens as fire trucks and ambulances swarmed the scene. "Damn," the captain muttered, surveying the wreckage. Without a second thought, the man said, "Hand me an air tank. I'm going in." Sometimes the very thing people make fun of is the one thing that ES needed to save the day. He squeezed through the narrow gaps in the debris, ferrying one precious air tank after another to the men inside. The whole town gathered and watched in stunned silence as the man they always ridiculed made trip after trip, becoming their only hope. When the last man was safe, he finally emerged, covered in dust. His wife ran to him and wrapped him in a hug. "I have never been so proud," she said, her voice thick with emotion. "They needed you, just the way you are." It just goes to show you, everyone has a purpose. Subscribe Leaf Clips.